Hey guys, this is Mama's Backhand bringing you a little kill confirmed gameplay on the map Oasis with an AK-47. I want to spend a little time today discussing how I ended up with my gamertag. Yes, I say it like that because I didn't start with this one. I had several before this, and I would imagine I'm not 100% done creating gamertags that make me giggle regularly. A quick note before we jump into things about the gameplay. It starts a little slow, so just bear with me. There's a couple AC-130s coming up towards the end, so just get ready for those. I'll start from the beginning. Little background here. Sometime in the distant past, yeah, right, it was only a couple years ago. I was at college. I was on the eastern shore of Maryland, living with my two best friends in a house that we acquired in a manner that I'll save for an entirely different episode. But we had an Xbox and Halo 2 that somebody could afford, so that's what we played. We played in between school, work, partying, women, etc. But we always enjoyed Halo, and we enjoyed all the game types and what they were about. I believe I was a level 50 in Team Slayer, or whatever it was called, Team Doubles, and Lone Wolves. I mean, I played a bunch, and I had a group of guys I loved playing with. I won't lie, I was pretty effing good at the game, too. I mastered the Halo jump thing, and I certainly enjoyed their ranking system based on skill, and I used to brag about it daily. I know it sounds childish, but in my group of friends, at that time of my life, it was cool. At some point, there was some sort of paradigm shift, and someone bought Call of Duty World at War, and we quickly shifted our attention. Even still, I haven't played a minute of any Halo since that shift. I played Medal of Honor for a hot second one time just to see how that was. It was generally the same as Call of Duty from what I remember. It didn't impress me enough to make me, for me to have that be my sole focus. Also, all my friends were now playing World at War, and I was infatuated with that gameplay. Quick side note, I have a Bachelor of Arts degree in psychology, with minors in sociology and history, specifically European life during Hitler's Third Reich. If you've ever played World at War, you know that game was made for me. It gave me a chance to play with my friends in an environment that I had spent days of my life memorizing and analyzing and whatnot. It was really neat, and it was a really great game. I think. I still think it was my favorite Call of Duty. If it weren't for all the infections or hackers or bugs or whatever the hell has been plaguing that game since they stopped patching and updating it and whatnot, I'd probably toss it in every once in a while. Anyway, back on topic. World at War used to say real big across the screen, "You were killed by Daddy's donkey dick," or whatever, and I used to think, man, I want to create a gamer tag that will really stick with people. At the time, I played on my friend's Xbox. Like I said, we kind of shared it all under the gamer tag Rydog7926. But when I finally bought my own Xbox and got World at War and whatnot, I really wanted the gamer tag Your Left Arm. For some reason, I used to giggle every time I thought about someone losing a gun battle to me and seeing "You were killed by your left arm" pop up real big on the screen. I used to think that would be a little insult to injury, or maybe they could giggle too and we could share a laugh together in the lobby after the match or whatever. But when I got my Xbox, I suddenly remembered the time I was headed to football practice as a little tyke, maybe 7th grade. A little boy was holding his privates and saying, "Mommy potty, mommy potty." She was too busy with the other moms or something, and sure as shit, that little kid whipped out his willy. Now, he was about 2.5, 3 maybe, and no pedo meant by the story at all, but he peed right there on the sidewalk in front of 2 football teams, about 100 parents, and God himself. I didn't know what to say or do, I just kind of ignored it, but someone from the older football team turned and said, "I guess I'll have to change my screen name to Mangina1, and everyone busted out laughing. Yes, that was back in the days of AOL Instant Messenger, if you guys remember that. I had a bunch of screen names in my day, but at the time, I didn't even know what a mangina meant. So I bought my Xbox with that story in mind, and I couldn't help myself. I went with the real mangina as my gamer tag. I used to laugh and think about how it annoyed other people and how it always brightened my day, and people commented on it all the time, and that it was, genuinely a funny name. Everybody, shared a laugh with me in the lobby, except for all the haters and whatnot. So I carried that name for, about 2 years. It went, through World at War, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops. So fast forward to Modern Warfare 3. Some children not finding it funny anymore, I guess. I got reported for an offensive gamer tag. I had to change it, and it felt like I was being attacked for being better than whoever reported me. So I tried using any combination of mangina you could think of. I tried the only mangina, the moist mangina, the soggy mangina, the saggy mangina, the hairy mangina, the scary mangina, etc., etc. I tried them all, and I just kept getting reported. Actually, I think once you get reported once, or once you're on their radar or whatever, I'm pretty sure they just follow you around and see what you're doing. And watch me pick up this sick triple right there. So that's how it was. I was banned from Xbox Live for a day or two one time, and finally I couldn't put up with that anymore. I thought about what I could go with, the your left arm thing popped back into my mind. But by that time it had lost its punch. I remembered another tidbit from my past that eventually led me to Mama's Backhand. I'll save that story for another day, but that was always a pretty funny thing to me. Have it real big. You were killed by Mama's Backhand. I just thought it'd, make me laugh and maybe share some laughs with other people. Anyway, so that's what it's been ever since. Makes me laugh to think about it. How others read it when I kill them. I don't want to bore you with that story, but if you'd like to hear it, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see what I can do while putting that one together for you. Anyway, so this is me rushing to call in that last bit of my kill streaks here. I pick up a sick triple right there, and wait about 1 second, and there's the next AC-130. So that'll be what the game ends on. I'll rush down here, get this last kill, and call the AC-130 in, and then the game ends. Anyway, guys, I hope you liked it. Let me know how you guys got your gamer tag. I always think it's interesting to see how people get them. Anyways, that's all for me. Have a good one, guys.